Hello guys, welcome to another weekly vlog. First of all, it is August 23rd. I know this because Starbucks releases all of their fall festive drinks tomorrow, and I've been on the countdown for so long, it's embarrassing, but I'm so ready for an iced chai tea latte with pumpkin sauce. I'm so ready. But today is towards the end of August, and so we are prepping for fall. I feel like last year I was really behind this time of year. So this year I am much more on top of it, and I cannot wait. I've been mentally in fall for so long. It's painful. But today I have recently pulled out all of my fall decor bins and totes. I really just want to go through all of it, lay it all out, and look at it for two big reasons. Number one, I kind of like to do this every season, and if there's anything I didn't use the last season or plan to use this year and it's not just really fitting with the rest of the decor or in my home, I either put it in storage, potentially use it the next year, or if I know I didn't use it the last year and I'm not using it this year and I'm just not probably going to pick it up again, I try to rehome it and I post it on stories and see if anyone out there would like it. So I want to go ahead, do that so I can see what I've got, see what I'm gonna get rid of this year. But also I like to do that this year specifically because I went to HomeGoods on August 1st and purchased some items, and I want to make sure they're gonna fit with the theme and have a place to go. And if not, I'm gonna want to return them, which means I have until August 30th or 31st to be able to do that. I just have a bunch of stuff everywhere and I need to lay it out. So we're gonna get to that, but I have something that is so beyond exciting for me especially, and that is a giveaway unboxing. You guys probably have seen on Instagram all the time, like companies and boutiques and things that do giveaways, and it's always one of those things that's like, why am I entering this? I'm never gonna win. And I actually won. I won probably the best giveaway I could have ever asked for myself. It is in this massive box. It is from Steel Threads Boutique, and this is a Tennessee game day giveaway. And football season starts next Saturday. We're literally like 10 days away today, I think. I'm so excited because I am a Tennessee loving girl. I am a sports loving girl. I literally love sports. I love football, and I'm so ready for football season, but I was just pumped to win this giveaway. I know what's in here, but I haven't seen any of it in person before, so excited. Let's unbox it. All right, I've got my scissors, I've got my box cutter, so we can dive right into this thing. All right, so the first thing, and probably would be considered most people's favorite thing, I mean, it's the biggest item, is this Igloo cooler. It's gray, which Tennessee does use a lot of grays, but it's super neutral, which I like, and it's so versatile. It's just literally like a small day cooler, but you can use this strap and you could lengthen it. Let me do that real quick. Yeah, so you can lengthen it and put it over your shoulder. This would be like perfect for tailgating, a picnic, the beach. I mean, it would be so good for a lot of things. But got this Igloo cooler in there. Next, I'm pulling out one of these hats like I featured in my last video. It is one of those foamy trucker hats, and it says Saturdays in Knoxville. Love that. Next, I'm pulling out this little crossbody, and there is a reason, but I'm not gonna get to that just yet. In it, we have two koozies that say STB loves the Vols, which is their Steel Threads Boutique, and then the back says Feels Like 98, which is the year that they won the national championship last. We've got a sticker that says STB loves the Vols. We've got two buttons, one that says In My Orange Era, which obviously because of Taylor Swift, era, or era, however you want to say it, is like such a common little phrase to say in my so-and-so era right now. And the other one says VFL, Vol for Life, and it's got an orange helmet. Those are both super cute. Next, we have these earrings, which I'm so excited about. They say Vols, and they are beaded, orange and white beaded. So excited to wear those. And then lastly, we have this beaded chain that says Rocky Top on it. You've probably seen these in all different teams. Girls put these on these clear bags and use them to take them into the stadiums because, you know, like the clear bag policies everywhere now. And they have these in all different teams. But this is what it looks like. I'm literally obsessed. I have wanted one of these for years, but these are typically anywhere between like $75 and $100 for these straps. So I've never purchased one because that is a good expensive price. So when I saw that this was in the giveaway, I could not believe it, and I'm just so excited. So thank you, Still Threads Boutique. I literally can't wait to rock all this stuff. I'm so excited. There were also 2 shakers in the bottom of the box. They were not in the cooler, so I missed these, but these are some iconic Tennessee shakers, just orange and white. We have actually been needing some more of these because we reuse ours, we save ours, and they're so cheap, but there's no reason in rebuying them all the time, so we save them. And a lot of ours are just very scraggly. They have seen better days. They're kind of falling apart. So got 2 new shakers, which is very exciting. And then they also put a little note in there. It says game day era with the checkered. And in the back it says, Ashley, congrats on winning the giveaway. I hope you love your goodies for football season. Go Vols. Love, Kelsey, who is the owner, I'm assuming, of Still Threads Boutique. I am definitely going to swing by this boutique whenever I go to Knoxville this fall for some games. I know I'm going to at least 1 game, but I'm hoping that we might get to 2 home games this year. And I always like to go up a day early if I can and go shopping in Knoxville because they have some boutiques that I absolutely love. So I really am going to try and swing by this boutique just to pop in, say thank you again in person, and check them out because I absolutely love all of this. All right, so I'm now going to dive in and start opening and separating all of my fall stuff. Give it a good look. This is it behind me in all of these totes. I went ahead and flipped you guys over so you can see, but I have those 4 totes. I actually think there's another one hiding back in here. Yes, that's what this is on. So I have 4 of these gray totes, 2 large and 2 small. And then I have this really long, or I mean, I consider this a large size, one with the green top. And then I have some pieces like that one and these 2 that are wrapped up in packing crepe paper because they don't fit. So I have accumulated so much fall stuff. And then I also have stuff on the table. I have stuff in this Home Goods bag. Ugh, I've got to stop collecting fall things because it's getting a little out of hand, but I'm just so obsessed with the season that I can't. So let's start unpacking it all. Good morning, guys. It is a very rainy day. I don't know if you can really tell, but I think you can kind of see that it is pretty gloomy out, but it's early morning and my ring just went off because my egg chair is finally here. It got delivered very early, so we're gonna go ahead and attempt to put it together before it gets too hot. So let's go. Okay guys, so I did have to stop filming because the rain was picking up really bad and I was kind of worried for the sake of my gear, so I did stop filming, but I finished the chair, or I honestly got it like probably 95% done out of everything. Over here there's 4 of these little screws right here, if you can see, that have nuts or bolts at the bottom. And they're really difficult to get tightened. The wrench that came with it is not helping. Anyways, there's 2 up front, and then there's 2 that go back here. You can see that hole right back in there. And for these, you really need someone to be able to pinch the top and bottom together while someone else screws it in. So I just don't have enough hands. I got the front 2 on, but they're not tight, as you can tell. Like, this needs to be pushed together so that this can get tight. But anyways, I think that that's more just to make sure the top is sturdy on there. It's not so much like you can't sit in the chair, because the bottom half is totally done. So anyways, I'm gonna have to have a second set of hands, or I may be the second set of hands, while Luke screws those tight and flush once he gets home. But the rest of it is put together. I absolutely love it. I think it is such a vibe. It looks so cozy and so inviting, so I can't wait to use this. Why, hello everyone. So it is much later than most of this footage has been filmed. Today is September 27th. It is actually nighttime and very late at night. It's actually almost like 11 p.m. And I've been trying to figure out how to round out this random footage vlog. I had all of that from before September that I was excited to film, then got in a very busy season where I wasn't filming as much and wanted to post it but didn't really know how. So we're just having this nice random vlog. But let me update you on life, where we're at right now, and what we are doing right now, so wired, at 11 p.m. So Luke and I and my mom are going to the beach. We're taking her to the beach this upcoming week for her fall break. She's a teacher, and Luke and I really wanted to get away to the beach too. We are very, very excited about it. And Luke is currently in Colorado. He actually left yesterday, very early morning, and he's going to be flying from Colorado to Florida to meet us at the beach. We, as in my mother and I, we are driving to Knoxville this Saturday for the Tennessee-South Carolina football game. Fingers crossed it goes so much better than last year. And then driving from Knoxville to the beach Sunday morning. Ergo, I have a pack with me that I've planned on filming. Now, let me sprinkle in some spice.
Let me add a little bit of spice.
As of tonight, which it's Wednesday night, this is really going to test if my husband watches my videos or not. So if you've ever heard of the company Swatch, they make sport watches. And my husband and his father are obsessed with the Moon Swatch collection, which is basically a solar system collection. And Luke is a space nerd. He loves space. He loves all things space and planets and stars and the rocket ship. I mean, more honestly, the rocket ships and the launches, but he just loves space. And so this is an awesome collection that he is just naturally drawn to. He so far has one Swatch watch, and let me tell you, they are the hardest things to get. I really, really deeply want to hate this company for the way they treat this collection, because it is prided on the exclusivity and the rarity of these watches. I'm not going to go down the whole rabbit hole about it, because we would be sitting here for an hour just talking about this system with Swatch and this company, this collaboration with Omega for these moon swatches. But the closest Swatch store to myself is the Atlanta store, and it is a little over 4 hours away. These Swatch moon watches, you cannot order online, you cannot order over the phone, you have to get them in Swatch stores, and only specific Swatch stores will be retailers of the Moon Swatch collection, as well as carry any of them. And on every full moon each month, a specific watch design is made honoring that full moon. It has some twist on the name of the moon or the style of the moon or whatever, and it is only available that singular day at specific Swatch retailers. Not all the people that carry the Moon Swatch collection get all the full moon Swatch watches. And like I said, can't order online, can't order the phone, so you got to be able to go to the store. Well, Friday is a full moon. It is the harvest moon, and I really, really love the watch that they made for this. Therefore, I've been planning for weeks to drive to Atlanta to try and get this watch. I am psychotic, I'm aware. Well, here's the thing. It's 4 hours away. They're an hour ahead of us in Nashville time, and you really need to be there about an hour before the store opens so that you can get a good place in line to hopefully get one, or like be able to see the options of what they have that day. Therefore, when doing the math today, I was needing to leave my house absolutely no later than 4 o'clock in the morning, Friday morning, to make this drive. Now, luckily, after talking to my mother-in-law, because I was asking her if she wanted to go and be a part of this little excursion to try and get one for her husband, my father-in-law, she decided yes. And she is saving my rear end because she asked me tonight after we had talked about it. She texted me later and she said, hey, how would you feel about tomorrow after work, us driving down to Atlanta and staying in a hotel? She very graciously offered to cover the cost of the hotel. That way we wouldn't have to drive or get up so early on Friday morning. And then we would make the drive back after we were done at the store on Friday. And it would just totally be safer for everybody to not be so sleep deprived and doing such a haul on one day. So I said, praise Jesus, yes, absolutely. So we are now making this drive tomorrow. Now this is all wonderful, but it has thrown a little wrench in my plans just as far as how much time I have to pack, because my mom and I are leaving for Knoxville at 8:45 Saturday morning and I've got to be ready and packed. So packing has to be completely done except for maybe like the hygiene items by Friday night. And I'm probably not looking at getting home until sometime between 2:30 and 3 o'clock Friday afternoon from Atlanta and the driving. And then I have 2 events Friday night to go to. So Friday, I just don't have much time at all for packing and preparing for this trip. And so that would be fine because I did think that my day was over as far as work and things to do around 3 o'clock, 3:30 tomorrow, and I would have all afternoon and evening tomorrow to pack and film a lot of videos that I really need to do. A lot of fun videos that I have been preparing to film, but now we will be leaving around 4 o'clock tomorrow to head to Atlanta, so none of that is going to be able to happen. So basically you just can tell it's a great thing because this is giving us a much safer and better chance of getting the watches we're going down to get, but it is really shortening me on available time for packing and filming what I need to do before Saturday morning. So that's why it's 11 o'clock at night on Wednesday, and I have kind of just gotten in a little bit of a panic or an anxious rush because I'm thinking time is very, very limited at this point, so I need to make the most of it. So I'm thinking that I'm about to print my infamous packing list that I use for all of my trips, as well as make my secondary list of specific items that I need to take for this specific trip, and start gathering them at least in the living room or in a corner of our bedroom so that it's ready to film and I can save myself some time. So let's go ahead and start making those lists. Alright y'all, I also thought I'd show you the things I have pulled out of my pantry that I thought would be wonderful car snacks for the trip to Knoxville, then the trip down to the beach. I've got these Bear cinnamon apple chips. I love dried fruit, dehydrated fruit. Here we have the Crunchies. This is like the Publix brand, I think, or at least I always get them at Publix, but this is like a mixed fruit. Random stuff like 1 pack of Nutter Butters. Got this bag of Sour Patch Kids, always a win. We've got 2 Rice Krispie treats, little mini size, 2 packs of Ritz peanut butter crackers, a whole bunch of the best fruit snacks slash gummies ever. These are like the Smiles. They're so, so good. The next 2 things are the absolute showstoppers for snacks. These milk chocolate covered peanut butter pretzel bites are absolute crack. They're so addicting. It's literally a little ball of peanut butter inside of a pretzel coated in really good quality milk chocolate. Yum. And then I bought this for Luke on our last trip to Knoxville like 2 to 3 weeks ago. They said it would last for a while, so I know it's not bad, but he just has been so busy. I think he kind of forgot about it, but it's caramel popcorn, which my mom loves and I like as well, so I think at least one of us complete this, and then we can have this for the condo as well, but can't go wrong with car snacks. Gotta have your car snacks. Okay, so these are the outfits that I think I'm gonna take. This is maybe the quickest I've ever pulled outfits for a vacation, but we'll run through them real quick. I know I have a few more. They just are not here yet. They should be here by Friday. I'm absolutely pushing it, but I won't even wear all of these because we're not even there that many days. But first, I've got this romper. It's all these different colored vertical stripes. It has this little cutout in the middle here. But very beachy, very casual, I feel like. Next, I have this dress, which I wore in orange on our last beach trip, but this is this ice blue color. So if we do something more fancy, that could be fun. Next, I have this denim romper. This is the one that I wore in DCA with my friend Laura in Nat Vlog. So you can go check that out if you want to see it on. But this one's very casual. It's cute, it's casual, but this would be perfect for go-karting, mini golfing because it is shorts and it has a good amount of coverage at the bottom too. Next, I have this very like powder blue denim vibe. It's like a chambray top, which I feel like is just very, very beachy. So this with some shorts or white pants I think would be perfect. I'm just not pulling bottoms yet because they won't hang on the door frame for the next 2 days as well before I fold and pack. Then I have this green cropped shirt. It ties in the back and makes this pretty big bow. It has these very fun puff sleeves. It's this very rich emerald green and I think it'd be really cute with some denim shorts. And lastly, I have this bodysuit that is this blue with this pretty orangey floral detail. It's one shoulder, which is really fun, and this would obviously be really cute with white bottoms or with denim bottoms. So this would also be really good for nightlife, just very casual at the beach. But I think these are the things I'm gonna take, as well as a few other items that I can't wait to show you, but that's gonna have to be in another vlog. Okay, well, I'm going to call it a night because there's just not a whole lot more I can do, I feel like, right now. I mean, I know there could be, but a lot of the stuff is going to be, like, hygiene items. That's kind of always what adds up as far as, like, little things to walk around and grab, and I just don't feel like I can pack that much of it until Friday, as bad as that sounds. But I do feel like going ahead and pulling these options is really going to help me because outside of that, everything else that I intentionally know I want to take with me to the beach is coming in the mail tomorrow or Friday. So I don't have it yet to show you. And then it's things like swimsuits, cover-ups, that type of stuff that won't take very long at all. And I just don't want to fold the stuff up too early yet to try and prevent as many wrinkles as possible. But I do think that making that packing list for things I've thought of throughout the week, and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to grab that for the beach, need to grab that for the beach, and then pulling those items is really helping me just be okay. I know that tomorrow is going to be a little hectic. I have a chiropractor's appointment in the morning, then I will be coming back to pack an overnight bag, a very quick, minimal overnight bag for Atlanta. Then I have a photo shoot to go to, and then I will be on the road to Atlanta and then not seeing my house again until Friday afternoon. So I know that I'm going to probably feel a little anxious, a little rushed tomorrow, as I won't get to really do that much for beach trip packing, but hopefully I will get to do a lot of vlogging and videos, short form videos tomorrow. So hopefully in that time between the chiropractor and work before I leave, I'll have time for that. But I do feel much more at peace. So I think I'm going to catch up back with you guys Friday night, Friday afternoon, as I finalize packing, and then we'll be done with this vlog. So thanks for staying tuned with me through my mental breakdown tonight, and I'll see you in a few days. Hi y'all, so it is Friday night. I am back. I literally, what time even is it? It's about 10 o'clock and I just walked in my front door for the first time today at about 8:15. So it took us a really long time to get out of Atlanta. We had about an hour and a half's worth of traffic that added to our drive on our way back from Atlanta today. I ended up just then staying at my in-laws because we were having dinner with my brother-in-law there. So it's just been a very long day. I got home, I literally immediately started packing everything back up, but Atlanta went really, really well. So I'm gonna show you the progress that I have and then maybe report you guys in tomorrow morning, but tomorrow's gonna be a very hectic day as well as I leave for Knoxville and then we stay overnight and then leave the next day for the beach. So I'll show you where I'm at tonight and then I'm getting to bed because I'm so tired. So let me show you. So this is what my suitcase currently looks like. I have so many clothes for a 5-day trip in here. It's literally crazy, but I don't know if I informed you, but Luke and I are doing a photo shoot with our wedding photographer because she's going to be there the same time as us. So one that you can see the Dillard's print coming out of, that is my biggest packing cube, and it is literally just packed with photo shoot outfit clothes options. So a lot of my clothes didn't get in packing cubes, so they are underneath all that madness. And I have my cubes, I have my purse that I'm going to use while I'm there. I really don't like to take a lot in a purse on vacation because I just like it to be really light and easy. And then over here I have my shoes in those 2 cubes. I have some hats, beach speaker, some like lotion for after you get off the beach, sunscreen, and our like turbises that we like to take with us. So this is literally where we're at as of tonight. I basically just have getting ready items, hygiene items, and a few little accessory pieces to pack tomorrow. Yeah, that's it. So, might check in tomorrow. We'll see.